Today's episode is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me for real love and real life. Whether you need the perfect card to celebrate love, apologize, or say what's on your heart, Sincerely Shalia has you covered. So skip the generic and say it your way. Check out my full collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find the card that speaks for you. I can't wait till you guys check them out. And don't forget to let me know what you think. I love you guys. Hello, and welcome to the Love This Way podcast, the show that exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars or back and forth, just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams, because love is a journey, but you still need direction. So I want you to grab your tribe and get ready, because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny. And on today's show, we're going to be talking about why you keep getting played even though you're the whole package. You ready? Hey, my babies. Welcome back to another episode of Love This Way. Every week I get messages and letters, and a lot of you guys are coming at me with the same question. Why do I keep on attracting bums? Why do I keep getting played? How come she did this? How come he did that? Like I'm one of the good ones. Why is this not working out? And the real truth is, you've been told that being loyal, attractive, emotionally available, supportive, consistent, you've been told that that should be enough. So you've even convinced yourself, I'm the full package, so why do I keep getting played? But we need to be real. The full package in the wrong hands still gets mishandled. And being good doesn't guarantee that you're going to be chosen, respected, or loved. In fact, if we keeping it a buck, being the whole package can make you a bigger target. If you don't know how to protect your value, you're in for a rude awakening. So I want to talk about why people with the best intentions, the best hearts, and the best love still end up in the worst situations. Because I'm telling you, being valuable doesn't mean that you're valued. First of all, can we just break the illusion? Because you can be amazing on paper and in practice, but still attract people who don't treat you like it. You can be wise, mature, and consistent, but you still get taken for granted. Why? Because value alone is not protection. Being the full package makes you desirable, but not necessarily respected. You'll attract everyone, but that also includes those who want what you offer, but not what you are. Some people are drawn to your stability because they lack their own. They're drawn to your emotional intelligence because they know they're emotionally unavailable. They're drawn to your consistency because it soothes the chaos in them, but they have no intention of matching it in any way. And if you confuse attraction with alignment, you're going to keep getting played. Because the real truth is, just because they want you doesn't mean they're ready for you. And just because they see your value doesn't mean that they're going to honor it. So being the prize doesn't really matter. If you're handing yourself out like participation trophies to people who haven't earned access, what do you expect to happen? You're not getting played because you're unworthy. You're getting played because you're overexposed. Being valuable means nothing if you're placing yourself in environments where your value is mismatched, misunderstood, or manipulated. Can I go deeper? Because I want to talk about why they keep picking chaos over you. I want to talk about the gut punching confusion because you're showing up, you're loving, you're loyal, you're drama free, but somehow they still choose someone toxic, inconsistent, selfish, or emotionally unavailable. Why? Because not everyone is looking for love. Like, we got to be honest. Some are looking for distraction. Some are looking for validation. Some are looking to replay their trauma in a more familiar package. And your peace, your loyalty, your consistency, it really will threaten that for them. They're going to say things to you like, you're just too much, or you're too good for me, or I'm not ready. But what they really mean is, I don't know how to receive healthy love without ruining it. Or I don't want to look at myself deeply enough to keep a partner like you. You got to understand this. Love isn't safe to people who've only known pain. So when you offer them healing, they don't feel comforted. They feel confronted. Your presence highlights everything they haven't dealt with. And instead of rising to meet you, they're going to retreat to what feels emotionally familiar, which is dysfunction. And this is where most people self destruct because you start to internalize the rejection. You start thinking, well, if I was really enough, they would have stayed. But sometimes people don't walk away because you lack something. They walk away because they lack the capacity to handle what you bring. Your love doesn't feel like home to them, their chaos does. So they keep returning back and forth to it, even while longing for what you offer. They aren't ready to build peace, they only want to borrow it. And until they heal, they're always going to choose what's loud, chaotic, and broken over what's whole, calm, and real. Hey, friend. If you're tired of those generic impersonal greeting cards, I've got you covered. Sincerely Shalia is my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me to help you say what's really on your heart. Whether it's love, apologies, or just because, these cards speak for you. Skip the cookie cutter messages and send something real. Check out my collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find your perfect card today. Now, you know me. I'm going to always make sure I give you what you need so you can be in a better position by the time you leave this episode. So I want to make sure that I give you some ways to stop getting played even when you are the prize. Number one, I want you to heal the part of you that's afraid to be alone. Desperation will always attract deception. If you fear being alone, you're going to justify mistreatment just to avoid silence. Wholeness must come before partnership. I want to say that again. Wholeness must come before partnership. You got to be okay with being alone. It's okay. Number two, you've got to stop trying to convince people to see you. People who are ready for love won't need a sales pitch. If you have to teach someone how to value you, they're already underqualified, okay? Number three, we've got to build standards, not just expectations. Expectations are wishes. Standards are boundaries. If your love doesn't come with non-negotiables, it becomes negotiable to the wrong person. Number four, you've got to test before you invest. I need you to slow down. The right person will respect your pace. You don't have to move so fast just to give them what they need to make them stay. Watch who they are when they don't get what they want. Don't audition, you observe. Okay. Number five, match energy, but don't mirror dysfunction. I want you to protect your softness, but don't hand it to anyone who treats it like weakness. I want you to stay kind and smart and unavailable to any confusion. I don't want you to harden yourself in any way, but I want you to pay attention to how you're being treated so that you don't go further than they're willing to go for you. Does that make sense? Okay, so here's the part that I want to leave you with, and please take this with you. Yes, you are the whole package, but the question is, do you place yourself where your package is protected? You've mastered being loyal, you've mastered being loving, but now it's time to master being unavailable to people who don't know what to do with your love. Let them think you're too much. Let them walk away because you refuse to beg. Let them choose someone else because their choice only proves they weren't ready for you in the first place. You keep getting played not because you're broken, but because you're valuable and unguarded. But now you know better, so you're going to do better. From this day forward, your love is no longer a free sample. It has to be earned, it has to be protected, and it's only given to those who bring equal peace, presence, and purpose. Now they're either rising to meet you or they're losing access. Period. Now, if you need more help, you can always go to shaliavinny.com, book a one-on-one session with me. I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you always. I'm going to see you on the next episode, okay, babes? Today's show is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my greeting card line. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform, share it with one person who you think needs to hear it, and then ask them to do the same. Remember, good, better, best. Don't you ever let it rest. To your good is better, and your better is best. Until next time, your friend, motivator, and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.